I don't want it to be constantly tweeting like all these things, but I do want to test it more because this is just weirding me out, and I guess I'll be more careful with like my variables and stuff. It's like let's say okay, so Binary and Binary TV are linked. So let's add in a new text document link .txt, and this will be linked to Binary bot, and so that would make Binary bot the primary. And then Binary bot has how much experience? Like 192 experience. So we'll say, whoops. So new text document link.txt. So this will be at 44227362, and we'll say 182. So it's like 10 experience points. And then we'll also say new text document link pending link pending, and this will be binary. Okay, so binary is the primary in this linkage, right? So when these characters get unlinked, I'm gonna drop this down to like 1171. So binary. So this account should get Binary TV should get a cache of at least like 200 or so. When these two players separate, this account should get a. Oh, this account has a cache of 103. Yeah, that was expected. So I'll just for the testing purposes, I'll delete the cache that it has currently. Oh wait, actually, I was supposed to test cache processing actually. I was supposed to test the scenario where a cache existed here. So cache.txt will be like 50. Yeah, so it should absorb that. So how much experience does this account have currently? This account has 7 experience, so this should jump up to 57. 57 plus plus the cache from the plus the bonus from the unlinking. So it should jump up to like 60 something or like 70 something. Okay. So yeah. So now I'll restart the script. Just so it doesn't tweet it, whatever. So stop the script, run the script, and now I will say in chat, my Twitter handle is at @b_nre. So what did it do? It added experience to Binary again. Yeah, so that's definitely not right. Because that 60 experience, like that was supposed to go to Binary TV. But instead, Binary ate it for some reason. Or no, not Binary TV. It was supposed to go to this character here. Did it? Oh no, this character now has 60 experience. But why is it saying adding experience Binary if it's not going to Binary? I assume the rest of the stuff worked okay. So these ones are now linked to each other. Yeah. 1431. 1431. I really don't understand that. I really don't understand why it thinks the experience goes to Binary. Unless it's not eating the cache. Oh, maybe I'm not clearing the cache correctly? Maybe it's like double dipping? No, that doesn't make sense. No, that would make sense actually, because when we load the player, we do eat the cache from both. Yeah, we do eat the cache from both linked accounts. So maybe we're double dipping. Maybe the cache is applying correctly, but then it's also, since it's not getting cleared, it's also getting gobbled up in that regard too. That's like the only thing I can think of that would make sense in this case. And like it is still clearing up like the rest of the link data correctly, so that's good. So it's mostly working. Let's just see if that's the problem. Let's see if maybe it's just not oops, maybe it's just not not clearing up the file afterwards. Yep, totally not clearing up the cache. I'm supposed to though, right? Link cache. Wait. Oh wait, no, where am I supposed to be? No, wait, I don't eat it up on unlink. I eat it up before link. And yeah, I'm definitely not removing it here either. So that would explain it. Okay, so everything's probably working. I can run the test one more time. I'll run the test one more time and use like much simpler numbers. But yeah, right. So what I'm doing is I'm adding the cache to the Twitch experience, and I'm saving it out. I'm saving out the player's experience and everything, but then I'm not getting rid of the cache. So what I have to do is just os dot remove EF path plus, or PF path plus cache, etc., etc. Yes, that is kind of an important statement. So yeah, so right, I could not. Yeah, it was so confusing. I was like, it's not going to the wrong place. It's not going. It's like it's going to the correct place. How is this happening? But yeah, it was going to the correct place, and it was then sticking around and then getting okay. So all right, so let's make the numbers simpler. So Binry is going to have 50 influence. Actually, I'm going to start higher. I'm going to start like 100 influence. Binry has 100 influence. And then, I'm going to stop the script just because otherwise it might try and overwrite these numbers as I'm like doing stuff. So Binry has 100 influence. At the time of linkage, Binry had 90 influence. Actually, let's say 75. 75 influence. So it should be a cache of 25 for this player, because this is the player to whom Binry is currently linked. Because when they unlink, it should be a difference of 25. Yeah, 100 minus 75. So let's go to Binry bot and link one more time. Let's just link Binry bot to what was it, at 60 this number, and this time, just for kicks, let's make the Twitter account the primary. So Binry bot will not be the primary on this. Binry bot will have 50 experience, 50 influence. All right, save that, and then so yeah, so this account will be linked to Binry bot, to Binry bot, and when this linkage was forged, they'll have had 40 experience, and then this account's experience will be 50, so it'll be a difference of 10. So when after the linkage happens, Binry bot should have a cache of hey Trent, yeah, I was we were talking about voxels earlier, and I was like, hey, I know someone who's working on something of that nature. So then the other piece is that there's the pending link, or the link pending .txt between this Twitter account and Binry. All right, so now just to step through this. Yeah, so what should happen when the and you know what, and this account does have a cache of 200. Okay, so what should happen here actually is that when these accounts attempt to link, it should absorb the cache from this account into the experience for this account. And it should although Binry has more experience now, Binry has 100 and this account only has 50. Once the cache is absorbed, this account should actually end up with more. So this account should be left as the primary once the accounts are linked. Binry will still have 100 experience. This account will have 250 experience. This account will be left with a cache of, what was it? Of 10 experience. But it won't get absorbed. And this account will be left with a cache of 25 experience. And it won't get absorbed. So I'm not technically testing the thing that I fixed. Wait, I can test the thing that I fixed but if I just invert this link relationship. So this will be, so instead this will be, so this account will be the primary. And wait, how much experience does this account have? 60. So this account will have started with 45 or 35. So it'll still be 25 experience. Okay, so actually what'll happen is that so when these accounts unlink, this account, being the primary, will leave a cache of 25 experience for this player, and that experience will get uptaken. So Binry will go up to 125. This account will still be the primary because this account will still have 250, which is still significantly more. And excuse me, sorry. Okay, so yeah, just to recap, cache of 10, not absorbed, cache of 25, absorbed, cache of 200, which already exists, absorbed. This account is the primary, so this one should end up with 250, this one should end up with 125, this one should end up with 50 with a cache of 10, this one should end up with no difference, this one should still be at 60. Alright, so if that works out, then we could be good. Let's find out. Alright, so one last time. My Twitter... Sorry, I'll catch up on chat in just a second, too. My Twitter handle is at Binry _TV. So, okay, it didn't add experience to any players, so that's actually a good sign, because both players would have had caches to absorb. Now let's go look at the numbers to see if the numbers are as described. So let's look at this player. This player, as we said, no change, right? Because this had been the primary. Should still be at, what is it, 60 experience? Yeah, 60 experience. Good. This player should be at 250 and should be the primary. Oh, the link data got cleared up. This player should be at 250. 200. Oh, am I not? Oh, I bet I know what I'm doing. Twitch experience, Twitter experience. No. I was gonna say I must not be doing like plus equals. Oh, nope, I know what I'm doing. Twitter. I just typoed it. Yep, okay. Okay. That was a fairly simple, straightforward thing. So I'm actually not going to bother retesting that, because that was just a simple oversight. That's a quality Quality file name. We'll just pretend we don't see it. um, all right, so just yeah, like that was just a simple mistake, and like the Twitch side is working fine, and so the Twitter side just had a typo in it, and but other than that, it emulates the Twitch side, so I'm gonna call that fine. And then all right, so Binry should have 125 experience because, like I said, the Twitch side is working fine, and no cache or anything, right? No cache left over. No cache over here either because it was there for a moment, but it got absorbed. And then lastly, BinryBot still has 50 experience. Yep, but now has a cache for 10 experience. Hey, look at that! Everyone's happy. I mean, except for this account, which kind of got thwomped with the whatever. But okay, so now I'm gonna stop the script again. I'll let it cool down, and I'll bring it back for reals. I'm also going to re-enable the tweets. The tweet that goes out. Oh yeah, I didn't disable all the tweets that go out, so I'm just gonna clean up Trusty Bard's. Oops, not Trusty Firefox. I'm just gonna clean up Trusty Bard's Twitter queue because, gosh, he tweets a lot. Yeah, these are not necessary. Delete that. Delete that. Alright, there we go. And, good. Good then. Alright, so, what's the notification? Oh yeah. Don't mind that. Okay, so good. Super good forever. Right, oh yeah, the last thing I was going to do is, I was going to set my, because I screwed up all my experience values, so I'm just going to say, this one didn't have much experience, I'll leave it at 60. This one is the primary, I'm just going to set these to like an even 1000, I guess. 1000. Actually no, I think it was closer to like 800. Save that, and then, stable... Yeah, 24 kill, that is correct. Oh yeah, link. I'll set this to an even 800 as well. Save that. And then, yeah, same over here. The experience, I'll just set it to an even 800. Oh, actually in terms of like level percentage though, I'll just set this back down to like 0.0. I mean, I could look up... Actually, I'll just look up what is the... I'll just put myself at like 0.5 Nah, whatever. This is fine. This is good enough. I'll just put this back down to 0.0. Yeah. Okay. It's nice, it's round, it's simple, easy to remember. Stable data, still at... Oh, this is at 25 armbands. I'm gonna put it back down to 24 kilt. Actually, maybe I'll leave it at 25 armband. No, I'll put it back down to 24 kilt. Well, I'll put it at 24 kilt, but actually I'll put no, this is fine. I don't know why I'm caring so hard about this stuff. These are just like silly numbers. Oh yeah, this one was closer to like this is closer to like 190, I think. So yeah, okay, that's all good then. All good and done, and I can finally stop working on this like link system, which is melting my brain more so than usual. Oh yeah, I was not paying attention to chat for a little while. So right, Colt had said big goals learning voxel engine development. Oh okay. I've been taking a long break from voxel stuff up until Ludum Dare. Yeah, I don't know. Voxels are cool. I guess, like, it seems like a fine goal. Alright, I will continue to catch up on chat, but, let's, has the script been down long enough? It's probably been down long enough. Oh, speaking of the script, like, I have these like run and like run orig versions, but I don't think I actually did anything with these. I think there's like no difference between these two versions. Probably. Compare, files match. Yeah, I literally didn't do anything with these. And I kept rerunning the script today, and it seemed to work. I mean, stuff broke, but then we fixed it too, so I don't know. Seems pretty good so far at this point. So, excuse me. Yeah, so let's restart the script. Is there anything else I need to change before I restart it? No, I think we're good. Oh, actually, maybe I will do the, maybe I will, like, make the run version of the script. Journey run and journey run orig, because it just occurred to me, like, I might be moving on to things where I'll want a version of the script that I can, I want a version of the script that I can like restart and run separately, because I think I'm going to do some art stuff, not like art fabrication, but like art tech stuff, which I always need to. I tend to restart the script a lot when working on that stuff. So, yeah. All right. So let's open journey underscore run. And then we can run this version of the script. Yeah. All right. And let's move this to a convenient location. And voxels are awful in Unity. Yeah, we were talking about we were talking a little bit about voxels in Unity. I was only talking about the stuff that like was just like popping into my head, because like I've never actually worked with voxels before, but I don't know. It was interesting to think about it. As I was saying before, I don't know. This is like literally the first 2D game I've ever made, so my brain just like tends to think more in 3D, and so it was just a nice like refreshing reminder of like, oh yes, 3D, that wonderful thing that that we sometimes worked on. I chat equals voxels now, yeah, pretty much. um I've never played a game with voxels either. Like I played a game that used voxels for like its art style, but like there's nothing specifically voxely about the gameplay or anything. So like I know there's that popular one that everyone's played, right? That popular game with voxels, which seemed to really take off. Or like not just, I mean, of course the game itself was really popular, but it seemed to do a lot for like voxel games. Like it seems like in terms of like voxel games you saw before that one and the voxel games you saw after that one, there seemed to be a lot more you saw after that one. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just gonna mute the microphone for 1 second, but I'll be right back. Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry for the delay. Yeah. So, what was I planning on working on next? Let's look at the backlog. So, link bonus badge awarding. I don't care about that. I think I want to prefabricate text plates. That was the thing that I was thinking I might do. Because then I could tween text if I wanted to. I don't know if I necessarily want to do this, but like right now, like when text like appears on screen, it's just like blam, it's like there, and then like blam, it disappears. I was just thinking like, there's a way with Pygame that you can set the alpha on like a thing, And um, so I was thinking like I could just like for one frame of animation between, or like for, yeah, just for like a single frame before like text appears and a single frame before text disappears, I could set the alpha to like one, or to like 50% or something like that. And uh, uh, yeah, right. There's a lot of stuff you can do in terms of like keeping track of like the world that you can do with voxels that you can't really, or that you could do with like other like non-voxely systems, but like voxels are like a way to have, like, have more like more sophisticated interactions with the world by simplifying what the world itself is. Um, uh, Perms, yeah, I would look crazy with a perm. I'm sure that's not what you're talking about, but that was what I thought of when you said it. I should do that. I should get like I should go for the frizzy. um, what yeah. Oh, yeah, you can try and link a screenshot, but it probably won't show up unless someone with administrator privileges relinks it for you. Um, all right, so yeah, prefabricating text plates. I feel like this is a good thing to do. It's like another thing that will like reduce the art budget a little bit, or like by art budget I mean like I'll technically be drawing less things on screen because like instead of like right now I'm drawing the backing and then I'm drawing the text on top of the backing, but like instead I can just like, well, so yeah, so when a name tag appears, like, okay, text never changes on screen while it's on screen. Like name tag appears and it says a name tag and it shows that name tag and then it disappears. Like it never like appears and then changes while it's on screen. So I think instead of like just redrawing like the text each frame, I'm just gonna, whenever like one of these text things like show up, we're just going to like print it out like all together and then hold on to that image temporarily, and then when we're done showing it we can get rid of it, and yeah, so let me see this prettiness. What is this pretty thing? Oh, cool. um uh so let's do that, because why not? Oh, this is so not glamorous. I haven't worked on anything like glamorous or fun for this project in like years. No, it's just I missed when everything was like fresh and exciting, and like I do have more fresh and exciting things planned. I just like, I don't know. I just keep telling myself I should do these things first, and then I'll get to the exciting stuff later. Um, but excuse me. So let's do what then? Um, yeah, where do we prefabricate these? So okay, so adventurers need these name tag pieces. So let's go to our definition. Yeah, let's go to our definition of an adventure. Oh wait, is that gonna be weird? Um, yeah, I mean we could tag these to the adventure. Oh, the graphics of the adventure. Uh, nah, no, that doesn't feel right. No, yeah. So for right, because like it's not like we need a name tag for every adventure, because like we don't show that many name tags on screen at any given time. So like I think instead like, huh, but like the adventure seems like the right place to keep track of that thing. Oh, no. It's just like I don't need to keep like these are very like these are very like single serving. Like we don't reuse them basically. Like they show up, we use them while they're showing up, and then eventually we just get rid of them. Like for like because like hypothetically, if there were like thousands of players playing the game, like we don't need to hold on to like the image of their name tag. If we want the image of their name tag again, we can just like refabricate it. Um, the point of keeping it around just for them to walk across the screen is so that we don't have to refabricate it every frame. But like, yeah. Um, so let's keep a separate dictionary of these, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay, so uh, we'll have so in the graphics. This is only for graphical purposes. There's no other significance to them. So we'll say so like we'll just say like I don't know like name tag dictionary equals dictionary, and then so we'll say so the name tag thing, so like with found source code like a year ago. I think I missed some of that conversation. I'm like following along with like I'm following along with like one eye. I might have missed something, but I'm still somewhat paying attention. All right. So for the name tag dictionary, it should be the name tag dictionary, because then I'd need. Yeah, no, it'll be the name tag dictionary, and then and then I'm also gonna change how act slots. Yeah. Act slots are gonna be a little different because they're gonna be a word, two numbers, and then a pygame dot surface, and I'll start out as like I don't know 0 0 0 0. Because the action tags are also going to keep track of their prefabricated nameplates. Okay. So save that, and then right. So I'll do name tags first. Actually, no. You know what? I'll do action slots first. Now that I think about it, because like that's actually slightly easier. It's like right. So right now we just say blit text. Okay, so I'll have to change how blit text works a little bit, because blit text is not just going to blit it directly onto the screen. Blit text is going to return a. So we'll say oh wait, this isn't the right place for what I was planning on doing anyways. Yeah, no. So well, actually, I'll change blit text first, because that's like that'll affect both of the things. Wait, what is this? Oh, fabricate characters. Wait, blit text. Oh no, that's a different thing. Which is actually kind of confusing. I'm gonna call it btext. Oops. Btext. That's not the first time that I've gotten distracted by my reuse of that. Okay. So it's not graphics.blit. So it's not global graphics. It's like oh yes, we already do this text surf thing. So where do we reference text surf? Yeah, graphics split text surf. Okay, so right. So we'll say right. So we'll say like r surf equals pygame dot surface, and the dimensions will be text length comma wait, how do I do? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Text length, comma b font dot height. Wait, really? Oh, no. Wait, no, I'm not accounting for the frame. Yeah, no, wait, hold on. I have to do, right, I was like, wait, this doesn't seem quite right. Oh, that's, huh. Oh, yeah. No, the point there was that they were eyeing your valuables, but you like basically smooth talk them into just like you didn't get away scot free, but like uh you only lost a few shiny trinkets. That was the idea there, right? Because if you right, that was because you like because it worked. Like if it hadn't worked, then things would have gone not as well. Right. That is actually, believe it or not, that is actually a positive outcome. Uh, it's yeah, I don't know. I I think when I wrote that event, like I wrote that event specifically so that there would be another entry point to the boat. And I think subconsciously when I wrote that event, I was trying to make the boat outcome the preferable one. Not that I don't try and do that with events, but like I don't know. I just yeah, that was the alternative outcome, and it is like a positive outcome, but like I was like I don't know. Yeah. Uh yeah. They're considerate bandits. They're not gonna pillage all of your goods when you were so nice to them. So that's what that's about. Yeah, okay, I'm not accounting for the frame width. So I need to calculate this a different way. Like this is the size of the text itself, but like the size of this actual image is actually going to be a little bit uh uh the size of this image is actually a little bit bigger than that. Uh um Sorry, I'm just like clicking on links in chat now because why not? Uh, okay, so uh, you totally have a fox, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, I really like the fox. I was really pleased with how the fox came out. At first, like, I really didn't like it because, like, way back in the day, it was, like, really simple. Like, when there were only 2 frames of animation, like, with the mouse and, like, the bird, like, it was really easy to just, like, the bird just had to, like, flap its wings every frame of animation. And the mouse just, like, scuttled. You can barely even perceive that the mouse is moving. But, like, the fox was the first one that was going to have, like, a really big animation. And so, like, he used to just, like, I don't know. It used to be, yeah. Yeah, it is supposed to be a fox, yeah. Um, yeah, but then when I switched over to the 4 frames of animation, the fox was actually the one that I kind of liked the most. I think I really like how the animation turned out. And then for some reason, right now everyone has foxes. Like everyone has foxes now. um, I think that part's just a coincidence, but I've been getting really distracted by it lately. Because if I look down like I have now, I don't know. I just like the foxes. That's all. Okay, so excuse me. So yeah, I just have to account for the extra width of the extra. Yeah, what do I do here? Okay, so I guess I'll set up the dimensions first or something, right? Like, um, so I'll say like, so like height, uh, so I'll say like r height equals Actually, hmm. Wait, b font height. Wait, do the action tags show up? Oh, the height. Yeah, no, whatever. All right, our font height equals. I don't care. Our font height equals equals the maximum, whichever one's greater, between b font dot height and environment frame height index b font frame index. Yeah. So if the font is taller than the if the font is taller than the frame, or the frame is taller than the font, then like whatever, that's fine. We'll just go with whichever one's bigger. Yeah. And then so actually, I guess so. We can't. I guess there's no real point in calculating our height up here, because we can't calculate our height until we know the width as well. So then so what is this start pause? Cx minus text length divided by 2. Oh yeah, that's not going to be super relevant anymore. So our height, so our width equals text length plus 2 times env frame. Wait, how do I measure the width of the frame? Oh, and yeah, end frame width is a real thing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. So end frame width times 2, and then okay. So then we'll say r surf equals pygame dot surface with our width, our width and our height, and then yeah. So then instead of blitting to graphics or whatever, we'll blit to our surf instead. So what do I use as the y value? Frame y? No. What do I... Frame y? Wait. Yeah, I keep using this frame y value as the... oh, frame y... Oh, right, for the... Okay. So, right, so no, so actually, cy... Oh yeah, we don't need cy anymore. We don't need cy or cx, because those just aren't... that was when we were, like, putting them into, like, positions in space. No, frame y now is going to be end frame... Maybe I should... So maybe instead of having, like, the height of the frames, like, variably greater or shorter than the width of the... or than the height of the font, maybe I should just, like, pick one and stick with it. Because, like, right now, it's, like... having to deal with that ambiguity is, like, really awkward. Get rid of start position. So how would I handle that? I guess no, I'll just say like yeah, I don't care. I'll just deal with it. I'll say like fy equals fy equals what? It's going to be environment frame height blah 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 divided by 2 no, so it'd be our height minus the environment frame blah 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 whatever divided by 2. Yeah. Yeah. And then ty is the other one, the text height, or the font height. I mean, these things don't actually change. It's always the same for the font. So seems like I could just calculate this in advance. Oh, I've never played this event before. We wandered into a cavern grotto to find ourselves amid a masked candlelit gathering. A hooded... I didn't write this event, so... a hooded figure startles you from behind, whispering out to you, "Welcome, tiebreakers. Will you take a cookie or two? There is chocolate stripe, honey pecan, or berry jelly. I would like chocolate stripe. Chocolate stripe. Oops, stripe spelled correctly. Stripe is perhaps my favorite of stripes." Okay, so bfont. Yeah, it was just occurring to me, like, why don't I just calculate this stuff in advance? And I think I will. So I'm just gonna yeah. So instead of doing that, and I'm not going to recalculate R height either. I'm just going to make this like a quality of the font, I guess. So like R width, R surf, R width. Yeah, I do still have to calculate that. R surf. That's yeah. Okay. So sorry. So when we're setting up the font, so like font, char, where do we set that up? Yeah, so yeah, how do we set this up? I have to have loaded the environments already. Do we have a current environment by now? Yeah, we do have the environment already. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we'll just say, oh yeah, so right, so we need to set up our, like on our definition of a font, we need, what were the two values? Like the, I think actually we had 3 values that we wanted to add, basically like the, what was it, like the, where's our font? Font, so yeah, font will now have like, text Y, or so it'll have like full height. It will have I don't mean to brag you guys, but these chocolate stripe cookies, they're going to be amazing, I anticipate. Alright, so full height, it's going to have full height, I'll just start it at 0. It'll have font Y, and it'll have equals 0, and it'll have like frame. Chocolate stripe wins, the revelers scatter relieved. Your warlock shall now be entombed. One man sinks into the ground with it. I did it. It was all me. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. I don't mean to brag, but all right. So frame oh yeah, frame Y. We'll also start that as 0. All right. So what we want to do are basically the same calculations that we were just started to do, except yeah. So we'll just do it here so that we can do it once and not have to worry about it. So we'll say font char dot what was it, like full height equals the maximum between font font char dot height and env dot frame height index font char dot frame index. Yeah. Okay. And then font char dot font y equals font char dot full height minus font char dot height. Why am I not seeing a height here? Am I just not remembering to set it? Why am I not seeing font? Oh, because I don't set height until later, right? Yeah, no, I don't set height until later. So I'll have to set this later as well. But whatever. Right, because we don't know the height until we actually start fabricating characters for it. But it'll be this number divided by 2. Alright, so copy this, or no, cut this, and put it here. And right, so then I can do the font char dot frame. Oh wait, full height. Oh yeah, no, font y we can't do until there, but frame y we can do up here, and it is basically the same thing as the other thing, except with instead of font char height, font char oh no, so you're right, so this other term here, the environment frame, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, because the environment frames are actually all the same size. Okay. And then, yeah, so we'll do same thing basically for font action, except with font action instead of font char. So, replace, and then, so like here, we'll also, replace, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so now we don't, because like, right, it'd be crazy to recalculate those values every time we were, every time we wanted to draw another piece of text. So, all right, so let's go back up to blit text. Blit text. Yeah. Okay. So, frame y. No, we don't need to calculate frame y anymore. So our width and our surf. Okay, so yeah, so our height is actually going to be font or bfont or whatever. Yeah, bfont. Bfont dot full height. I don't know why it didn't autocomplete that, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now, so instead of graphics.blit, it's going to be rsurf.blit. And the positions and stuff will be different too. So the start position is actually going to be well, no, it'll just be, so instead of start position, it'll just be well, it's actually environment frame width. Yeah. It'll actually be. Oh no! No. This one actually starts at 0. Right. So no, the first one, the first like end of the frame, like abuts to the very end of the image. So frame y. No, frame y. This is actually supposed to be bfont bfont dot frame y. Yeah. I don't know why that's not auto completing either, but whatever. Okay, so then this one goes from the start position plus the width of the frame index. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And so yeah, so again, it's not frame y, it's bfont.framey. Yeah, and then the area is still the same, right? That shouldn't change. It's still the text length and the frame height. So that's so I can say the same. Right. So now so it's not start position plus text length. It's the frame width plus text length, and then the rest that's the same. And then yeah. So lastly, so text surface, start pause. No, it's frame width. It's not cy. It's bfont dot text y. I don't know why I can't autocomplete. Whatever. And then the area is the same. Okay. Oh, and so then now we return our surf. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. So right. So now when we blit text, we don't blit it. Well, we don't blit it here. We do something different there. Yeah, right. So actually, let's look at the place where we get new action slots. Oh, you know what? Yeah. We just say if I in. Okay, so we say if I in length new message. Yeah. Okay. So actually, yeah. So what we'll say is actually if axlots indexed I index 0 not equal to ng mess index, right? So like we're only going to actually update them now if they're anything new, right? We used to just like, you know, because it was a simple either way, we would just like hard set it. But so now no, we'll only set it in the case that it's not already equal, and in the case that we're setting it like that, we'll say axlots index I index 3, which is this new index for our image. We'll say blit text, and it will be this text that we have here, and it will be the action font action. Yeah. And then yeah, so then in this case we will just clear it, and so now when we blit axlots, we will say we won't blit the text. We'll just say graphics dot blit. Oh wait, I still need the coordinates. I still need the correct coordinates. So graphics dot wait robble. I hate how PyCharm like moves your. Sometimes I appreciate and sometimes I hate how PyCharm moves your cursor when you undo. Mostly hate it. I mostly just hate it. No, instead we say graphics dot blit oh no, okay, so we only do this it's only oh yeah, so if the length of li is greater than 0, right? Okay, yeah, okay, and then so graphics dot blit so it'll be li index, or no, it'll be li index 3, because that's our py game, or our py game surface, and then the position, yeah, so the position will be what do we use for it? So it'll be I mean, I guess we could save this to, yeah, because the alternative is to recalculate it each frame, and there's no point in recalculating it each frame. So no, yeah, so it'll be it'll be graphics.blit, and then the position will be li so li1 and 2 are the x and the y. So the y will be the same. So it'll be so I'll say li 4 actually for this value. It'll be li4 and li2, which is a little weird, but like so yeah, right. So so now we can get rid of that. And so right, so where we have action slots defined, we can set these other values initially to, like, I don't know, it's like they'll just be equivalent to the value of the x position. So like 15, what is that, 1590? But then, yeah, when we update the action tags, we'll also update these values. Because, like, yeah, so the, basically what we're going to do, or it's not 1590, this one is 330. Not that it matters, but whatever. Wait, that one's 330, and that one's 960. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, not that it super matters, but, the way we're going to calculate these now is that we're going to say, so x slots index I index 4 equals x slots index I index 2, no, not 2, 1, which is the x value, the center x, the x center value. It's going to equal that value minus x slots index I index 3, the graphics, dot get rect I think is how that goes, dot width. So like that will center it over the whatever is the center position, I think. Is it get rect? I mean, I know it's get rect, but I forget how to format it. So like surface get rect. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Width. Is it width? Is it just width, or is it like width with like open close parentheses? No, it's a virtual. Yeah, it's okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Now we can do that. And now, so yeah, it's now the other one is so that's one of them, and then the other one is name tags, right? So we have the action tags and we have the name tags, and then we are going to introduce another type of text, but that won't be until after this stuff is done. So let's do what? I was just noticing that the caves in the foreground, or the rocks in the foreground of the cave are really short. I could have put some taller rocks in there, but I mean, I guess it's fine how it is. All right, so the what? The name tags. Let's do similar stuff, sort of. Well, I already did. Okay, so yeah, I already did set up the blit text is now generic to yeah. So the situation wherein we choose the right. So okay, the situation wherein we fabricate the name tag images will be when we assign the name tag to display. So so let's go up to that place. So like clear. Yeah, clear. So right, so when this all happens, then so at this point we're going to say we have the name tag dictionary. And we're going to say name tag dictionary index li dot, no, name tag dictionary li equals, and it's going to be two things. It's going to be Pygame, or it's going to be blit text. It's going to be two of these things, right? Because there's two pieces to the name tag. So blit text. Actually, no. Yeah. For starters, it's just going to be a list. It's going to be a list of a single item, which is blit text. And then the player's name, right? So it'll be gplayer dictionary index li dot name. So first it'll just be the name, and then also character font, or font char. And then so then we'll say what do we do with the what was the so the other thing that we do is it's like for the different, like, because there are different possibilities what the second half of the name tag will be. So you don't have Python experience, but is it normal to have one file thousands of lines long? It's strictly mandatory. In Python, you have to do that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm one developer. It's normal for me, if that's what you're asking. It's normal for me to do that. It's perfectly normal. It's right freaking here. Okay, yeah, so on the first line we're blitting wait, where's the first line of the name tag blitting? Oh yeah, we technically do it second, but whatever, that's stupid anyways. Right, so we blit the name, the character's name, right? Okay, and so then in the other case we have to do this. So this is our condition. Actually, we don't need this whole thing, but whatever. I'm just copying that for now, and then right, because we're gonna say we're going to use the same conditional to determine what the other thing will be, and then we're also going to use this same conditional to determine what gets, yeah. So like, okay, so if the length of gplayer, okay. So right, so the difference here is instead of like blit text blah blah blah, it's going to be name tag. Oh yeah, and then what's the position? Oh yeah. Oh right. Right. Wait. What do we use in terms of positioning? Well, I guess I can figure that out. I'll do separate lines. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So no, I guess the positioning will be the same, hypothetically. No, I can. Yeah, no, I don't need to do. I don't need to do the. I don't need to do this like addition of literals thing. I can. I'll like No, I do. I'll have to do something like this, I guess. But well, we'll see. Okay, let's. So let's say right. So it'll be name tag dictionary index li dot append and then it'll be a list, or no, it'll be a single item which is like, yeah, this level up or no, a single item which is blit text this level up string here comma font char. Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, that's the other thing, actually. I think name tag dictionary is going to be data pairs. So it's going to be the it's going to be not just the image, but also a second number, which represents the x offset. Yeah. So the x offset, and so then we'll say, so when we fabricate it, we'll say, oh, I mean, I guess if I'm going to be doing this like in every case, otherwise, I can just have like, I can actually just have like blit. Yeah, I'll just have like blit. Oh, I was gonna say I'll just have blit text return this value, which I guess works. I guess that works fine. Yeah. So right. So we'll just get, because if we're gonna do this all the time, we might as well just do it right in blit text. All right. So blit text. Let's go back up to where it's defined because wait, what are those other places in blitting text? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Wait. What? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, there's the definition itself there. Yeah. So instead of just returning R surface, it's actually going to be R surface. R surface. Yeah, so it's going to be a R surface, and then also R surface. R surface dot get. Oh wait, no, we already know what the R width is. It's gonna be R width divided by 2, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be what we return. So yeah, so now in the situation where we're setting up those action tags, it'll be a little different because like instead we're gonna say a tag equals blit text, etc. And then so we'll say act slots equals a tag index 0, and then act slots, right, so it's, oh whoops, I was supposed to do divided by 2 anyways, so I'm doing that now by doing a tag index 1. Yeah. All right, so yeah, and then okay, so yeah, so now yeah, because every time we're blitting text, we do still need to know what that center position is going to be. So right, so in this case, we can just say it equals literally just that data pair. Right, so then yeah, here it'll equal that. We'll append that data pair, and yeah, so that's fine. And then font char, and then get rid of this other stuff. Oops. Wait. What's happened? So yeah, for these other ones, we can just get rid of all of this. Just get rid of all of this. And yeah, because all we need to be doing here is where is it? Oh, whoops! I accidentally got rid of too much. Yeah, no, it stops here. Hey, congratulations to everyone who leveled up. Look at you guys go. Look at you. You're doing. Oh, that's Trusty Bard. Oh, is that me? No. That would have been funny. But hey, Killer Q, congratulations. Okay. Yeah. So in this case, it's so right. So we say. Oh shoot! I got rid of too much in both of those cases. I am a mess. Alright, no, we're just getting rid of this part at the end. Actually, no, we can even just get rid of this part in the middle, to be honest. Because the font char actually stays the same too. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. And then, yeah, right, so we just say name tag dot append these things here. And then we're good to go. So now, in those places up above where we used to be doing all this stuff here, all we have to do instead is just tell it to blit these things that we already have prefabricated. And then the last thing that we have to do is that we have to clear these out of the dictionary when the name tag clears also, because like we don't want these to stick around forever. When you said before that you had huge goals in voxel engine development, you meant you want to be able to store an entire timeline of voxel-based changes to an entire planet. That is pretty big. That is pretty big. Pretty big goals. Yeah, and that's like what I was saying like about voxels with like one of the advantages to them is that like you can store much more sophisticated data like that, right? Because you're not representing the world in a detailed form. You're like you're reducing the world to very like primitive shapes, and as a result, you can do it just leaves a much bigger like ceiling for innovation with the other things that you would do. So that's cool. I still say like in game development, I say smaller goals are better because like what if it takes you like 7 years to do that? And then like what if like 5 years from now you stop wanting to do it, right? It's like you're 5 years in, but you're still 2 years from completion, and then like what do you do? Just like die or something? I don't know. I that's what I would do in that situation. I'm not saying I condone that course of action. I'm just saying like that would be like so difficult, right? Like I feel that would be so difficult. So uh, I don't know. Okay, so let's do what? Um, okay, so yeah, so we're fabricating the. Wait, why do we break here? Oh yeah, right, because if clear, right? Okay. Um, yeah, so like I said before, when the name tag goes away, what is the point at which the name tag goes away? The name tag goes away if position nt is less than nt height. No, where's the part where we... If player li... There has to be a point where we clear the name tag. And it's got to be like right around here somewhere. What the heck? Maybe not. Oh, it has to do something with position, name tag position, right? Oh no, this is where it gets cleared. Yeah, yeah, derp. So we'll just say name tag dictionary dot pop li. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay. That was really confusing for a second there. All right, so this is not going to be blit text anymore. This is going to be graphics dot blit. Um, it'll be name tag dictionary index li index 0 index 0, and then what's the position? It'll be the player's position, right? It'll be like curpos minus, it'll be G player dictionary blah blah minus minus what? Minus name tag dictionary index li index 0 index 1, because that's the half width of the name tag, right? And that's what we use for the positional offset. And then the second position in the coordinates will just be curpos nt. Yeah. And there we go. Oh, whoops, so it's supposed to be inside these parentheses. Yeah. And then, sorry, so that's all we do instead of this. And then, right, so we don't have to do this conditional anymore. All we have to do is say if the length of name tag dictionary index li is if the length of name tag dictionary li is greater than 1, then that means that we have the second line of text to blit, and we can just say oops, oh wait, I need to do something. NT line offset? No. Wait, is that it? Is NT line offset what I'm looking for? Yeah, NT line offset. Okay. Yeah. So curpos NT plus NT line offset. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Player dictionary curpos NT minus NT or NT line offset, blah blah. Okay. Wait. Whoops. Hold on. Delete that. Okay. And then delete all this stuff and all this stuff, and then duplicate this line, and then indent this line, and then cut this. Yeah, so it's gplayer, the curpos NT, it'll be that plus NT line offset, and then also, right, this will be indexes 1, not indexes 0. And bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, I'm just gonna test this by running a second version of the script, a dummy version of the script, so it won't be the original. So like if this worked, then hypothetically nothing will have changed, which has been like the story of my past several weeks. Invalid syntax. What is it saying is invalid about this? The closed parentheses is invalid? Oh, because I never closed the index. I never closed the square braces, yeah. Okay, save that. Yeah. More invalid syntax. Oh, right, of course I made that mistake twice. So, second you wake from your sudden chat open, nap down, killer Q debates. Yeah, I did swear once on stream. I swore once because someone posted a link to one of those shock sites, like the screamy shock sites, and I said ah, and I swore, and but that was once, and I think like just by a rough estimate, I think I've streamed for literally over 1,000 hours. So like once out of 1,000 hours, that's, I don't know, that's pretty good. So the other thing I do now is whenever I stream, I have my my other computer is muted. So if I opened one of those shock sites, it at least wouldn't be screaming at my face. It would be it would still be a shocking image, but I think I'd probably be able to contain my profanity. Alright, so what is it saying is invalid here? The very end of it? I'm showing at the very end here. Not enough close parentheses, too many close parentheses. I don't get it. No, I don't get it. What are you saying is wrong here? Too many close parentheses? No, what is it saying is wrong? What do you think is wrong here? Why do you think something's wrong here? What's your problem? I don't think there's... Oh, I see what it is. Ha. I'm missing a square brace here. Which means I'm probably missing a square brace here as well. Ha. Yeah. Oh, and I'm missing one here and here as well. Yikes. Look at all these missing square braces. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Yes, much better. Save that. Hey, Protospasm, we met a strange man in the cave, and he gave me chocolate striped cookies, and I think I saved the day. People seemed pleased by my choice of chocolate striped cookies, and I seemed pleased because, like, chocolate striped cookies, like, come on. I think things didn't turn out so well for the Warlock. Yeah. The Warlock... It seemed like the Warlock might have had better days. But other than that, I had chocolate striped cookies, right? That's the important part, right? What now? Oh, okay, too many. Oh, now I have too many square braces here. Okay, I just put the square brace was in the wrong location. Which I'm assuming means that it's also in the wrong location. Oh no, over here seems fine. Okay. So, save that, and then, Oh, what event is this? Oh, this was Lauren's event. Hold on, wait. I haven't really played this one very closely either. So, uh, uh, yay! I didn't further the apocalypse. Yay! um, you've been caught in a. Oh, we had the voices event earlier? I wasn't really paying attention. Uh, uh, you've been caught in a trap. It is only too late that you discover a child's voice was the lure. Will you use your brawn to break the barrier? Uh, use your skills to escape the trap, or use your intelligence to release yourselves. Uh, yeah. All right. No, I won't participate in this one. I was just curious to see what was going on. All right. So, all right. So if I run it again, okay, now it actually loads, and is the text gonna appear, or is it not gonna appear? Is it gonna appear weird? Is it not gonna appear? Is it not gonna appear? Is it gonna crash? Frame Y is not defined. Oh yeah, yeah. This is supposed to be b font dot frame Y. Did I leave any other of those? Frame Y, text Y. Okay, just that one. Run journey. Oop, all right. More crashing. No attribute text Y. Oh, of course. Wait, what? Where does it say text Y? Oh, font has no attribute text Y? Really? Really now? Oh, what did I call it? I must have called it like font Y or something. Yeah, I called it font Y, not text Y. Whoops. Yep, that's supposed to be font Y. And let's try this again. Oh, okay. So almost everything is correct now, except I'm not setting the I'm not setting like the alpha correctly. Other than that, it seems to be working out. Oh, I should oh yeah, I should I'm gonna cheat. Well, okay, so I'll activate away mode. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. When I'm calling. Oh, I'm not supposed to be calling blit text here. Yeah, right. Okay, so that's. So no, if this is happening, then it should be graphics dot blit. Oh yeah, I changed it in one location. I didn't change it in the other, right? I changed it in the foreground. I didn't change it in the near foreground. So where's the foreground? Foreground one is down here. Yeah, it's actually supposed to be this. Alright, so yes. Alright, well it's a good thing I was on the pirate ship, or else I might not. Or no, never mind. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, so actually before I restart the script, I should do the source alpha. What is it? It's like flags equals source alpha or something like that. Or flags equals pygame.source alpha, yeah. Oh yeah, so it's same thing as here. We just do that for our surf as well. Yeah, there we go. So now it should not crash, and oops, did I debug? Stupid. Whatever. I don't care. Same thing. So activate away mode. So oh yeah, I was also gonna cheat to okay. Well, so the name tags are a little off center. I can't help but notice. I don't know what that's about, but these ones seem okay. That just must be something wrong with the math in how I'm. I feel like that must be something wrong with the math in how I'm displaying the name tags, because like, it looks the action tags seem to be in the correct position and everything. So yeah, I don't know. All right, but anyways, let's stop that. and never debug ever again, because debugging's for jerks. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do what? Let's do what? Um, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat the name tag. Oh well, for one thing, I should fix the math of where we blit the name tag, right? Because that's off. Oh, plus 84. Right, that's what the plus 84 was about. Yeah, I remember now. 84 is half the width of the adventure. No, why was Why was it 84? The adventure. I guess just because that was the number that I liked. Yeah, I think that was an entirely subjective thing. All right, yeah. So I forgot the 84. So so the no, not event points. NT pause is not a thing. Oh, pause NT. Yeah. So right. So I said I was gonna get rid of the literal math, but I lied. It's actually I mean, it's still less than what we had before, but yeah. So the other thing I was gonna change is what? Oh yeah. So the place where we do these conditional things. So right. So this is gonna be if acted or true, because I just want to make sure that both halves of the name tag show up correctly. So let's run this again. Dance time. It's dance time, you guys. Are you dancing? Is everybody dancing? Alright, there we go. Yeah, so it looks good. Isn't that great when you change stuff and the end result is that everything's exactly as it was? Isn't that just the most greatest of improvements that you can make to a project? I mean, it is important and it is better and it is like all that good stuff, but like, I don't know. It doesn't have the same sort of a sense of satisfaction. All right, so in terms of like actually new things that I was planning on adding, well, no, I'm not even there yet. I still have like a list of things that I have to do first. So prefabricate text plates done. Oh, tween text. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, I guess I guess I could do that. I think it actually wouldn't be that difficult. I can just say uh, yeah, so when I set the name tag in the first place, I can just say I can say like for ni in name tag, or I'll just say, well, I can use li, yeah, whatever. In name tag dictionary index li. We'll just say how is it that we do this? It's like ni index 0. So Pygame with surfaces, there's a way that you can like set the alpha, like set the global alpha. Get alpha, set alpha, set alpha. So yeah, set alpha value anywhere from 0 to 255. So I'll just say like 127 dot set alpha 127, and then yeah, and then I mean, I guess awkwardly I then have to say like maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't bother. It doesn't bother me that much, like that the text like kind of like pops in, pops out. It might look better with it though. No, I don't want to. I could do that, but like it's graphical overhead, and I don't want the graphics to run any slower than they already do. So I'm gonna not do that. I'm pretty sure. For no particular reason, I'm just gonna check that I'm running Python at higher priority, because yeah, I thought I wasn't, and I wasn't. It'd be nice if there was some way I could just set that. Hey, Sogom, how's it going? Welcome. It'd be nice if there was some way I could just set that like and not have to constantly be resetting it, but whatevs. All right, so tween text. I'm gonna put that in limbo because, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll want to do that at some point. And if I do want to do it, I'm like set up so that now I in fact can do that if I wanted to do that. But yeah. So link bonus badge awarding. Nah, that's micro. I'm not gonna do that right now. Split levels art text. I kind of want to. I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of want to do it and I don't want to do it. I'll think about that one, but I'm not gonna do anything right now. I'm not going to put it that high on the list either. Actually, I think I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't know what I'm going to do about the split levels, but I don't care either. Refresh Twitter handles? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Proto-faked... Oh, I already fixed this one. Yeah, that one we fixed yesterday. Refresh Twitter handles. I felt like there was like one other thing that I had to do. Maybe it was refreshing Twitter handles. Yeah, Trello is pretty sweet. Trello is totally free. Waffle.io. Sweet name. GitHub issues. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really use Trello for like bug tracking. I mean, I kind of do. But like, I just use it for like organization. Before I used Trello, I just used a spreadsheet, and I just drag the cells around the sheet, and I basically use this as a spreadsheet. The only difference between this and a spreadsheet is that I can like insert just by dragging. It's like basically the only difference. Refresh Twitter handles. Yeah, I guess I might as well do this. All right, so when so how is this gonna work? It's like So when we go to tweet, we're going to check the recency of the Twitter handle. When we process a tweet, we're going to check how recent was this player's Twitter handle. Wait a second. No, it's when we go to send out a tweet. Oh, so we should keep this loaded on the player. Yeah, like linked players should just keep this data loaded on them. Or maybe we should only check. Actually, yeah, no. We will keep this data loaded on them, but only in the case that we need it loaded on them. We'll only load it in the case that we need it. And then in the case that we load it and find that it's stale, then we will find out that data. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's go to the other place that references cache that is commented out and is like a little, where is it? Yeah, here it is. No, not that. Oh no, that's another commented out place that references cache. Oh wait, is it not cache? Is it, no, that's that was the comment that references cache. No, I guess what I was thinking of was it like handle, I guess. I don't know. Oops. No, Control F, handle, no, where is it? It's like refresh. I'm probably not even gonna Twitter handle. I'm probably not even going to look up Twitter handle. Like I'm probably gonna rewrite this because like I never even finished writing it in the first place. So, but like no, how am I going to do this? Actually, yeah, so alright, whatever. I'll leave that there. Yeah, because users lookup is kind of like what I'm trying to do. But I don't want to look up like users individually. I'd rather look up like users like in batch. So I think instead I'm going to, yeah, how do we process level tweets? Process tweets? No, is it? It's like level tweets. Level tweets queue. Yeah. How do we do that? So if TID global. Oh no. So level tweet queue.get. excuse me. While true and next level tweet, yeah, next level tweet equals, okay, so, right, okay, yeah. Oh wait, ID list? Yeah. Right. Okay, so this is the, wait, this is, oh, this is on the Twitter data queue. Oh, so this would be a really awkward place to load that data. Because like we only load data on the data thread. So maybe I should be doing this before I even add it to the level tweet queue. Ah, that's also awkward because I don't do network calls. Okay, wait. Yeah, no. I'll just when I add items to the level tweet queue, I'll flag them to need a refreshed handle. Oh, but I still get the handle. Yeah, so all right, yeah, so I'll send the level tweet queue with the name flagged. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Uh so that thing about like update handle whatever thing that I uncommented, like I'm gonna get rid of that. You don't really understand how this is a fun game, but you continue until I see a beta? You do not make any sense, Brady. I said Brady. That was like halfway between like bro and buddy. You do not make any sense. I'm happy to like answer questions if you want questions answered, but like if you're just gonna say like nonsense in chat, like there's really nothing I can do with that. So, um, all right. So yeah. So when we tweet level, so like level tweet queue, right. Okay. Yeah. So when we do this, I guess this is the scenario wherein uh, this is the scenario wherein we will be tweeting, and we know that we just checked the player's like Twitter ID. We just got the player's Twitter ID. Link dictionary. So we have the player's Twitter ID. So I guess this is the place where we check. So we have the player's Twitter ID. Oh wait, actually, we should just keep their Twitter ID. I was gonna say we should just keep their Twitter ID loaded on them. Wait, Twitter ID. It probably doesn't even mean Twitter ID. What I probably mean here is Twitter handle. Yeah, no. What I mean is Twitter handle here. Um, but um, do I? Yeah, I guess I'll just look up the handle here. Why don't I just keep? I should just keep track of this on the player. I should just keep track of this on the player. Yeah. So Twitter. So what we looked up here is the Twitter ID. No, actually, no. I did mean Twitter ID. When I said Twitter ID, it actually did mean Twitter ID, right? Yeah, yeah, because it's the string of numbers. It's not like the name. It's not like the. Right. Okay. So we have the string of numbers, and then I mean, we should keep like keep track of that on the player. I feel like instead of just like looking it up all these times. Um, so yeah. Okay. So I'll do that as well. So like and I'll only like look it up if I need it. Like I'll only look it up when it becomes relevant, which is like when we're tweeting at the player. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So all right. So adventures on the data side are going to have the concept of Twitter ID. Twitter ID, which is actually going to be so Twitter ID. It'll start out as like a blank string. I think it's actually just going to be the not using the @ symbol. It'll just like be everything except the @ symbol. Yeah, because like this will be like name is basically like the Twitch name, and so this will be like the other half of that. So like we'll keep track of their Twitch name most of the time, and we'll keep track of their Twitter ID too. Yeah. So Yeah, I mean, when we add the player, a lot of times we know that actually up front. So, uh, so let's go to where we add the player in, because like a lot, we'll be able to there. I mean, there might be some times that we need to look this up, but no, actually no. Now that I think about it, we just won't, because like for the same reason we never have to look up their name after we figure out what their name is. We just uh, you're not trying very hard to make sense of it, oh Danbo, because like I've said like probably like 10 times over the last several days, like ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, and yet I cannot recall a single question that you've actually asked me. So like I've said, I there's nothing that I can do in that situation. I mean, there are things that I can do. There's nothing I care to do in that situation. So uh refreshing Twitter ID. Yeah, so on Twitter, right. So this game has, you can connect to Twitter. Like you can link your Twitter and your Twitch accounts and play on either platforms, or you can just use Twitter to get notifications. Um, and if you're not familiar with Twitter, at any time you can go to your profile and go to profile. Load faster, you stupid website. I'm not literally going to punch through a wall right now, but I could. I really could. Why is this stupid website being so unimpressive? Die. Die, you stupid garbage website. Alright, well, okay, if the world wasn't like conspiring to be like so gratuitously like pathetic today, then I could have gone to the my profile page and I could have changed my my handle at any time. And so the thing about that is that while the accounts are kept track of by the ID number, players can, or Twitter users can change their name, like their handle, at any time. So what I'm doing now is like it's just like a precautionary thing where like if we haven't like gotten a player's Twitter handle recently, like if we don't know what their if we haven't recently found out what their Twitter handle is, we just check. We just like double check like that we still have the correct one, and we can do that. But yeah, I don't know. Everything's evil. Everything's like just really awful, and it's unfun. So yeah, it just occurred to me. So I'm gonna keep track of the Twitter ID, and I'm gonna keep track of the Twitter so actually, I'm just going to keep track of this as twit ID, twit handle, and twit handle time equals, so handle equals blank for starters, and handle time equals, I don't know, 0 for starters. Right, because we at like on a need to have basis, we'll load in this data, and then once we've loaded it in, we'll just keep it in memory, right? So that way, like if you level up twice in the same day, we don't have to go back and check again a second time. Okay, so I mean, on the other hand, maybe I just shouldn't do this, because like this is more data access, and like I'm like one of my goals is to like cut down on data access. So yeah, I don't care. I changed my mind. I really don't care. I mean, I should keep track of Twitter ID, so like I guess that's the good that comes out of this. But like, no, refreshing the Twitter handles, like I just can't care about that. It's just it's just the sort of thing that like it's good housekeeping, and like I'd like to be able to do it, but the throughput does not offset the like the it's just too costly, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't know. So yeah, so one thing, Krister, is that there's an info page actually. If you look in my on my channel info, there's a whole page that like explains like everything that SideQuest is about. But yeah, I like so the quick version is that like I compare it to like a tabletop role playing game like Dungeons and Dragons, for example, because like what the game is about is like kind of like whatever we decide, right? It's like supposed to be I don't play it as a very interactive experience. I don't act as game master very often, but I mean hypothetically I do. I tend to here. I'll just trigger an event manually or like using the automated system. Oh, we were supposed to get to the forest before this event triggered, but whatever. Um, whoops. It's an underground forest. That's all. Um, yeah. So yeah. Right now, I've like for the past several weeks actually, or at least for the past like week, I've been doing like a lot of cleanup work just because like yeah, I'd done a lot with the project and there's just like a few bits and bobs here and there that I was able to tidy up. And I think like this is like the last like cleanup thing that I would want to be doing. I think from here on it's gonna be mostly new stuff. I think like this is like yeah the last like old thing, or like the last like the last uninteresting thing that I'm gonna be doing for a little while. So I'm excited about that. You might be able to tell. Um, right. So what is player dictionary name.name pdata pdata? Oh yeah, right. Their name data. Right. Sure. Um, yeah. Okay. So I guess like the Twitter. Hey, that's a new follower sound. Krister, welcome to the channel. Thank you for following. um, the yeah. So the Twitter ID and the name field differ in some ways. Do I even want to do this? I thought I did, but like, yeah, yeah. No, if I know this information, there's no point in like discarding it. So yeah. So if name index 0 equals uh, if name yeah, I should just be looking for situations where I look for the at symbol because like because those are the situations that'll I'll either be directly relevant to like what I'm doing here. So let's just like go through the entire document and like when I reference the at symbol, like uh, I mean, like if I wanted to, yeah. So like Twitch name, like when I'm looking up Twitch name or Twitter name, like either of those. No, I guess there are some situations where, like here, we're not even looking up like a player in the actual player dictionary yet. So wait, are we? Yeah, name. Yeah, no, this place is not specifically relevant, but like that's weird and is different and not okay. Yeah, so tweet text. Actually, no, that one. Yeah, that one's good how it is. Incidentally, like I said, not all of them. Oh yeah, so if name 0, huh? I guess I reference. Maybe I do, maybe I really don't care, because like this is the situation where like I'm actually trying to find out what is the Twitter ID, and like maybe it doesn't happen enough times to actually like merit it. Well, uh, if nothing else, I can at least say that we can at least keep track of it in that like one circumstance, so that we don't have to look it up all the time. But yeah, maybe it is just that one circumstance. Uh, Weird. I assumed it would have been more than just that once, but yeah. Wait, what is this? Uh, no? Alright, I changed my mind. I don't actually care that hard. Which is good, which that means like I'm 100% done with like all this boring cleanup stuff that I've been working on for I mean I don't know. It's been interesting in like in ways that are not necessarily like it's a different sort of interesting. It's like I don't know. Um, uh, all right, so let's let's do what? Uh, yeah. So in that one place, all right. So when when we're in add player, I will do that one. Or no, it wasn't add player. It was add experience. When the player levels up, I will do that one thing about like not having to check for the Twitter ID a million times. So we'll say so instead of if tweet, we'll say if player dictionary index name dot Twitter ID name dot Twitter or oops, actually I just called it like TWT ID equals blank. Oh, and this is a conditional. So if this is blank, then we'll go through and figure out what the Twitter ID is. And then wait. Yeah. So we check if the Twitter ID is blank, and then we check if it's not blank. I guess. It's a little weird, but whatever. I guess that's fine. Alright, so save that. Oh yeah, and then, yeah. So I guess that doesn't really save much time. Whatever, I don't care. No, you know what, I'm just gonna undo it, because I really just don't care. Like at this point, like a lot of the decisions that I'm making about like what features to add, what features to remove, what features to change, etc., it's like driven by like performance at this point. So I get like, I don't know, like hypothetically, if I could trade a little bit of memory to save a little bit of computation, like that would be advantageous. But like if I have to spend like this much memory only to save like this much computation, it's like, it's like, yeah, it's not always going to be worthwhile. And I don't like, this isn't my strength in like game development. Like I can do some things pretty well, and in terms of like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm glad to be through it, and I am now, right? I don't have to worry about any of that stuff for like ever, for the rest of my life. I might want to take a quick look at this bug that we were seeing yesterday. It was the video, or the graphics for the river keep like flickering out just like ever so slightly for like just one frame. And it's like, it's really annoying just that I don't understand like why it's happening. So, oops, okay. Quiet down you. And then, so I'm just gonna, it was at 1 hour 21 minutes yesterday that it happened. Is that what I said? 1 hour 21 minutes? Or 1 hour 51 minutes, excuse me. 1 hour 51 minutes. I just timestamped it, the video, so that I could go back and watch it, because like I'm just looking for like any sort of clue as to like what's going on here. Alright, so in this scenario, like it looks like we're in the middle of a transition. Or like we just finished up a transition. You can see there are like rocks on this side of the screen, and those rocks are from the cave that we just transitioned out of. Here, let me see if I can, well, I'll just watch the video from here. I don't know if it's actually on screen, but like, yeah, what's gonna happen is like, just a short time from now, the river's just gonna like flicker out for a frame, and I have no freaking clue why. I honestly have no clue why. Is it weird watching myself? Yeah. I'm not actually watching myself though. I'm just watching the river. I just like, I don't know. Maybe no. I like it because like, okay, so a similar bug happened once upon a time. Oops, a similar bug happened once upon a time, and I thought like maybe it had to do with or no. So yeah. So I was thinking like, okay, so if this is if this is the oh, did it happen already? Yeah, I must have looked away and missed it because I could see myself reacting as if it had happened. Okay, because it's really